My goals. I knew I was gonna be making a video about this. Yesterday I didn't because I was working on my onboarding funnel. I did work on that a little bit today, but I only worked on one step. I have 6 steps overall, and I did two of them yesterday, one of them today, and I have one of them tomorrow. And the other two are forms, so it's relatively easy. I should have that finished by the end of the week. But the main thing that I want to talk about today is goals and the goals that I've set for myself and the visualizations that I have for the next couple of years. I'm also going to be working on writing out difficult things that I could face in this venture, I guess I should say, and how exactly I'm going to be overcoming those situations. But let's start off by reading the goals that I wrote. Here I have end of summer goals. So, end of summer means the end of August, starting September. I'm gonna think about it like a school year. School starts, I think it's August 24th, but for me, I'm gonna be out of school, like I'm done. So that's by the time that I want to have accomplished these goals. These are mainly action based. There is a couple results based ones, but it's basically all action. And these are relatively low expectation because on the micro aspect of goals, I'm going to be not as ambitious and not strive for as much because I wrote down. Let me show you. I don't know if I did. I have talked about it before about the goals that I wrote at the start of the year. My goals for 2024, and it was very ambitious. Let me read it to you again. To be making 30,000 by the end of the year. Also, I want to mention I had little to no understanding of agencies and how they worked. I was barely getting introduced into the agency space, and I was just barely starting my agency. Like I think the day that I wrote this, I had barely made my logo for my agency, so I had absolutely no idea what I was getting myself into. So I had 10K by July, which is I think in 2 months. I mean, maybe at the rate that I'm working and how my vision has changed and how everything's working, I do not think I'm gonna be achieving that. Get closer to God. I have done that a lot. I have gone a lot closer to God. Improve daily by following a schedule. I guess I have. I mean, I haven't. I definitely have seen improvement. It's very little, but I've improved. Monk modes. I haven't really done any monk modes, especially because my routine's been all over the place. Being my senior year, I can't really stick to a certain strict regimen. So I haven't completed that one. Show my brother what's possible if he works. Yes, kind of, because he has seen me improve in all aspects, mainly my personal life. So I guess yes. To have gone to Mexico to see my family, no, I have not done that. To give my mom at least 10K, unfortunately, I have not done that either. And make goals for each month. Have I barely started like actually writing my goals. For the first 2 months, I was writing goals down, but they were again too ambitious, and I didn't accomplish a lot of them. I did accomplish some, but not too many of them. But yet again, here we are, and I have down the why. I want to achieve my goals to help people, to live how I want to live, to give my family a great life, to teach people, to relieve stress from mine and my family's shoulders, to get people closer to God, to give myself purpose, to make my family proud, to attain something others haven't, and to prove myself right. So that's the why. Now I'm gonna tell you the realistic ones, the ones that I just wrote. I have this and this, so it's a pretty decent amount. So for the end of summer, I want to have done at least 100 personal outreach. So basically 100 personalized forms of communication with a certain client that I want to work with, which is gonna be more like I would have done research on the client. My target audience is mainly newer companies. I'm not really gonna niche down to roofing, at least with this offer, because this really applies to basically every company or every niche. Of course, I am gonna be mainly targeting a certain sub niche, like construction, but I'm not really gonna stick to like no, I worded that wrong. I'm gonna be sticking to a certain niche, but not a sub niche. So basically, every construction, every improvement, home improvement company. So that being construction, HVAC companies, plumbing companies, kitchen renovation, bathroom renovation, everything in that section of the niche. So, and or have done 2,000 cold outreach. I'm still indecisive about doing either cold mass volumes amounts of outreach, or do more personalized. I think I might try both. I'll see which one I get more success in. For a month, I might try 100 personalized outreach touch points, or 50 outreach touch points in a month, like very personalized and very in depth. Or I'll go for volume and just mass spray, to have a more in depth search engine search engine optimization understanding, and just have a stronger skill set overall, so that I can provide value to the marketplace, which will in return mean that I'm gonna get paid, because if I'm bringing value to the market, it's money's just gonna come to me. To have signed 5 clients by the end of the summer, I think that's relative. I mean, if I do my outreach, that should be it's relatively attainable. That's, I mean, like I said, I'm not going for very ambitious goals, but I guess somewhat under hitting it. And so that's mainly to prove myself right, and to prove myself that I can actually make something of this agency. Because right now with the 2 clients that I have, yes, my like it has improved my confidence, and it has given me a glimpse. But I feel like if I could get that to 7, then it would just completely open my horizons to a lot more things. Exercise 5 times a week at least. That's an action. I mean, it's really up to me. It's either by forms of exercise, I mean, going to the gym, going on walks with my dog, going to the boxing gym, or just doing a form of physical activity. And that's just to be in better shape. I was gonna put gain weight, but I mean, that's not really a priority. And this is more, I guess, I would say business related, but exercise isn't really business related. I guess it is, because your personal life bleeds into your business life, so that's a different topic. But yes, that is going to be something that I'm going to be working on, staying in shape. Now, the end of year goals, which is by the end of 2024, which is in about 7 months. This is some action and little result, so it's like half, like a kind of action based, but also result based. Have my SEO agency in full effect with the SWAS downsell offer, which is basically my main offer right now. That's going to be my downsell offer, and my upsell offer is going to be search engine optimization for roofers. Then I'll probably be niching down to roofers once I get that in effect. Like once I have a strong grasp of SEO, and once I have a overall good idea on the offer that I'm going to be having for that one. To have 10 clients with either my SWAS or SEO, which, I mean, that's, again, I feel like I'm under hitting. If I do a lot of outreach, and I do have a outreach process in place, then I feel like that's should be relatively attainable. Like, and that's to have testimonials and have self-confidence. Because if I have testimonials, of course, it's gonna make it even easier for me to sign other clients. Because of course it's gonna be word of mouth, and people are gonna be like, oh yeah, this kid's pretty good. Refer me to other companies, and it'll just spread like that. Um, have a mentor or someone that I can ask for advice. I feel like I could have this in the summer one as well, but I have it in the end of year, just because, I mean, I don't know. Right now, the only person that I feel like I can actually talk to, that I have confidence that they definitely know more than me, and like I actually know that they'll guide me down the right path, is Joshua Lassard. But he's young, so I feel like maybe he doesn't have the confidence to help me. But like right now, he's the person that I go to whenever I have doubts. But maybe at the conference, I might meet somebody that is older and is willing to teach me. Who knows? But for now, that's the person who I consider somewhat of a mentor, Joshua Lassard. And to have made $10,000 with my agency, I feel like, I mean, if I do have 10 clients by the end of the year, I feel like that's definitely attainable. That's under hitting it again. And that's for me to have capital to delegate certain things in the agency, so that I can expand on other aspects, and to have a mentor. I put the why, which helps when I'm struggling with a certain question or with a certain topic that I don't really know like what to do. And let's move on. This might be a little bit of a longer video, maybe 15 minutes tops, but I'm gonna speed run this. My 2-year goals is to be making $30,000 per month with my agency, which means a good cash flow, and I should have a lot more freedoms. Have a diverse investment portfolio, which means money's gonna make money for me, and money's gonna do the working for me, to have an advanced agency my to have my agency automated for the most part, and to have delegated basically a lot of the things except for like the sales calls and for this part of the client getting the client results. I forgot what it's called, like actually performing the search engine optimization campaigns, and be way more knowledge in marketing, search engine optimization, and sales, which are the main skills that I want to learn on. That I want to learn. I might add to that knowing how to grow social medias, because that's pretty popular right now, and it's a skill that the market needs. So that might be something else that I could go into. I don't know how future proof it is, because I know for a fact the marketing and sales are extremely future proof skills. SEO, intermediate, especially because there's a lot of AIs that are coming in that are just taking away from it. And same with marketing. I feel like there's going to be AIs that's going to make expanding your social media is a lot easier. And now for my 5 year goals: have a $100,000 per month agency, have a strong tribe team, have a strong, like, I guess, team in the agency, have $1 million in assets, have my own penthouse, which I mean rented probably, because I mean unless it's my assets, even though I'm not gonna go into depth with that. Never mind. To have taken my friends and family on a fully paid trip that I paid for, and to have 2 other business ventures that I have began. So that might be e-commerce, software, depends. I don't know. Maybe in the car dealership industry, which is what my dad's in. So just have 2 other ventures that I'm in. Now for the visualizations that I wrote down is to be at Vegas at the Wynn in a suite, to have gone to eat at Misumi restaurant, and to have spent $3,000 on dinner with my family, and to have gotten everyone in my family a gift at that Las Vegas trip. So that's a visualization that I have, that I was being in Vegas and taking my family to eat dinner there and dropping $3,000. I don't know why I chose $3,000, but that's I chose that amount, and to have gotten everyone a gift. Don't know what the gift is, but to have gotten everybody something. And for the second one is to buy my dad a Lamborghini, a Huracan to be exact, a newer model and spec to his liking. It's gonna be a surprise. I'm gonna surprise him with it on his birthday. I'll probably tell him that it's gonna be for me, but it's gonna be for him, and I'm gonna take him to the Lamborghini or whatever I need to take him to have him spec it, and then I'll probably just give it to him on his birthday. And then to take my mom, to give my mom whatever bag she wants from Hermes, and just take her on a shopping spree, at those luxury stores. And for the last visualization is for me to be walking in a forest while it's foggy and damp with no worries about life, for me to have a secure financial life, for me to have time freedom, and for me to have time freedom and for me to have location freedom as well, on top of course financial freedom. Walking with the people or animal that I love, and to have an Aston Martin or a GT3 RS parked outside my colonial style villa and modern architecture style home. So those are the visualizations that I have for the future. I'm gonna be reading this every night just to remind myself what it is that I'm going after and why it is that I'm going after that. So yeah, this is the video that I was gonna make a while ago. Not a while ago, but like since Friday. Finally had the time to make it, and yeah, this is the Call to Destiny video. Should be interesting. My channel is growing again, so people actually watch these. So thanks if you watch this. Can't really wrap my head around that other people watching my videos. These videos are kind of trash. It's not very entertaining. Just watching me talk. But thank you if you do watch these, and yeah, should be everything.